Time is an odd thing. I left Karnaca decades ago, excited about all the Dunwall might hold. I remember falling in love with Jessamine, watching her crowned as Empress, Emily's birth, the Rat Plague, then Jessamine's death and another coronation. Now all this, back in the city where I was born. Stilton's home hides a mystery, but I'll tear it apart brick by brick to learn the secret of Delilah's immortality, as long as it ends with her in chains. She might have pulled herself up from nothing, but I ran out of sympathy for tyrants and witches a long time ago. All I want is to put an end to Delilah's reign and make sure Emily is safe. One more time.
Look, I can't handle the time maze.
Time maze is pretty hard, but
Strong
you know what is also
arms.
harder? My muscles!
Strong
I
arms,
was gonna say,
he
do you
did
have
it.
strong arms?
You did it, everybody.
Oh my god.
I'm so proud of you.
Quick,
last.
Quick, everyone form the Neon
happening
Genesis
in real
Evangelion
life.
circle and clap. Congratulations, Shinji.
And in the middle of that circle, I'll just keep doing the Ron Paul "It's happening," because I was doing that this entire freaking mission. It was so nice to finally have that.
I have a question. So,
What?
since you had to re-record this because of your hard drive failure, did you originally have strong arms by this point, or is this like?
I did originally have strong arms by this point. My original recording of this did not survive the hard drive, but my save games did.
Oh, okay, that makes
See ya.
sense.
It's the power of the Claude.
Nothing. Yeah, nothing has changed because of the
Okay,
magic of the cloud.
I just wanted to.
Thank you, Steam Cloud saves.
I just wanted to rules lawyer your strong arms if I could.
Something
That's
just
fine.
shifted. He says, just getting off of the toilet.
You've lots of opportunity to use strong arms in this level.
Oh yeah.
Is that Stilton?
He'll be giving everyone time tickles.
Yeah, I will also say that you know that thing that I said about how he reacts to the heart. Yeah, it's really particular to get working, and it didn't work this time because he said his food line.
Aww.
You have to get in here quick enough for him to see the heart before he starts talking to himself.
Snap
Yeah,
out of it,
it's
man.
really obnoxious.
What does he say? I don't think I've ever seen it.
He says it's what a grotesque thing. Yes, I put it away. Yes, I see it. The other hand.
Wow, I had no idea he does that. Wow. The outsider
I do that
knows you
too.
better than I know you.
I do that too.
That's
I take it one step further.
It works with grenades too. You've done you've smashed a bottle with a bottle.
Hang
I
on.
was just like, look, oh wow, you can actually hurt yourself on it too. That's amazing.
If
It
you
watches you from within, and I'm watching you from within the nova of broken glass.
if you sword Stilton while he's frozen, there's just this blood spray locked in time. So you can contemplate your murder until you decide to pick up
just
the heart.
smashing himself into frozen projectiles that they
It
still
is a
hurt.
long cutscene, okay?
I'd rather do that than listen to the outsider.
I'm surprised more people don't know that, because you just stand there looking at him talk for 5 minutes? No, you wander around and find things to do. And why wouldn't you want to throw a bottle at the outsider's face?
I start
not really
sweating
anything else
and
to do.
nervously look around because that is literally what I do. I basically just stand there and let him say his piece, get the timepiece, and away I go.
The Duke is demanding refreshments, and I can't
Oh wow! I had no idea you could take the whole bloody thing.
You could take his calendar.
Yeah,
Oh wow!
that's
This
a
is
su-
oh yeah,
that's
it's
a
a calendar.
souvenir.
It's a calendar from the past, and you sell it in the future, I guess.
Uh-huh.
That's really stupid.
Yeah,
That's like a guy. That's like that one of those porn shop shows. Like, hey man, I got this calendar from last month. I reckon it's probably worth about $7 million.
It doesn't but it's the same every year because it's just like a list of 28 days across. It's not. They don't seem to care about Monday, Tuesday in the calendars. It's just a grid.
That strong arms bone charm is so good.
I know. I'm
so
kind of
satisfying
like.
to see.
Yep. Really happy about it. I'm gonna use it all the time.
Yeah, he's just gonna. He doesn't have to do this. He's doing it because he wants to do it.
I'm gonna choke you. I'm gonna choke you.
I am celebrating
Here
my
I come.
freedom
Here comes the choke master.
So I don't know if the glitch is still in this version of the game or if it's been patched out, but you used to be able to use the corrupt bone charms from Paolo to duplicate any bone charms you have equipped. And you're able to have multiple bone charms with 4 times strength, and they all stack. So you can use this with the pre-order bone charm to effectively never have mana loss for your spells or powers, and that was how I played my first playthrough.
You punched the dog.
By the way, this is the least observant maid on the planet.
I did not know. That sounds like something that would be patched out.
Sitting over here getting mauled by a wolfhound, and she's just like, eh.
Not on her paycheck.
No.
You really don't have to do anything out here, though. I'm impressed that you're like, I'm not getting all the paintings, but I'm gonna run out to this totally optional area and punch out everybody. It's because strong arms. You're just looking for
I have strong arms. I have stuff that I can do to hurt people. That is my big goal here.
At this point, Cool Guy is just as strong as all of us.
Don't open the safe?
You've missed out on future money.
Yeah, the presumption is that I care that much about future money.
She just keeled over.
Get used to that. By the way, people just beef it if you sleep dart them in the toe or something, and I do that a fair bit.
Yeah, I think there's like 3 things in this level
These
where
are
if you
not
grab it
observant
in the past,
people.
no.
I thought this was
No,
hard.
this is on very hard. And I'm just getting away with
It's
it.
very hard for them to see what's happening. It's okay.
I mean, you are a time traveler.
Right. By the way, this is the way that you get the master key in stealth. I told you I'd do it, and I actually did do it. Alley. And that gives you an achievement called Under the Table. And this is just because I'm an asshole.
That's a good room to do that in, though, because there's a lot of people.
Again, people are not observant.
He was distracted by the statues of big burly men. And fair enough.
True story.
They're distracting.
John Henry was a steel something man.
They're just all over there with the faces like hastily carved meat. All right, there we go. So this time I didn't murder myself trying to get up to this area. Oh my gosh! First time I played this game, like I was trying to hang from the banisters on the back wall and crap. It was bad.
It is so easy to fall.
Yeah, and frequently like there's only a couple of pixels where you can even excuse me, where you can even switch between times in there anyway, so it's just the entire thing is a mess. And I thought that's how you were supposed to do it, and I couldn't figure out why it was so hard. Yeah, it's because that's not how you're supposed to do it. You freaking Dumbo. The clown shoes.
It's like there was a little robot guy sitting on your shoulder.
Now I'm just imagining Corvo trying to run around in clown shoes.
I mean, that's more or less how I play this game anyway.
Boom.
Big squeaky clown shoes.
Sounds like you guys just need to
That
get
is
good.
definitely how it feels on very hard, where you can just be walking around and somebody will hear you from a million miles away. 238. I'm pretty sure this is always 238.
It is still the best puzzle.
Yeah, it's a great puzzle.
There's a lot of clever gimmicks in this level. There's a lot of clever
The only thing I
premises.
dislike about this level is the fact that F is both
Yes.
unfold the timepiece
Yes.
and
I
pick
was just
things
about
up.
to say that.
Oh, I thought you were
So
just
you'll-
twitchy as hell, because I know I am when I do this level.
I,
I'm just like, timepiece out, timepiece in, timepiece out, timepiece in.
Timepiece out, timepiece in.
No, it'll fold and unfold incessantly while I'm trying to just grab stuff.
Yep.
Hey, dog.
I had to like take a whole load of tranquilizers before I did my run.
And I like to like put it away, but that's also the same button. You just have to hold it for longer. So yeah, if I'm ever like, when we get to my video, if I'm ever basically doing what Cool Guy was, it's like thing up, thing down, thing up, thing down. It's like I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to do something else. Damn it.
I just want to say, I hope Corvo, after like sleep darting those dogs, sleep darts like a person, then leans in as they're falling asleep and goes, "That's been inside a dog."
Ew.
I mean that dude definitely could have heard that just because of the stupid crap I pulled there.
Fuck you, Bricks.
That's not how you get inside.
I don't care.
You're like the biggest bossy pants when it comes to this room school. Seriously. I'm really looking forward to seeing how you do it.
She's read Tina Fey's book like a million times. Okay.
Bossy pants.
The book Bossy Pants. For those of you who aren't familiar with books.
You never became half as critical like any run as you did when I was doing this. And then it's like immediately
Really?
like you're like
I feel like
wagging the
Corvo's a
finger
lot-
at Cool Guy.
I was extremely critical at many points. It's just weird because like you can actually do the thingy twice if you do it in the right order, and you bring the blood flies back. And I replayed it. I'm like, what's going on here? I'm like, is there some kind of weird paradox? But then I figured out like, no, actually it does kind of make sense. So they didn't make a mistake, but
Yeah,
it
no,
was still like,
causality
well.
actually does work there. It's just a little bit weird.
it's just weird.
It's
Come on.
confusing. You need graphs.
There we go.
Well, now I need to be more
I wanted this
critical of
bone charm, and I didn't
Robokai.
want to screw around for it. I will say, like one of my practice runs, I accidentally shifted in time from the second floor instead of the first, and this is me trying to set up a stupid trick. I from the second floor instead of the first, and I did that, and I
Oh,
fell
Jesus.
through the elevator and just got pancaked. It was really tragic.
Oh.
You know, I've
Anyway, there's a lot of mans here now.
never actually
Ain't
tried
no big
locking
flexing
guards in the
statues.
elevator. I wonder if
You're
they
like,
can
where's it?
get
Where's
locked in the
my time
elevator.
clock?
Boom. Yep, that's a good trick.
Silent video. Everybody getting electrocuted.
Well, they're silent
Like one
now.
of those old-timey Red Skelton flicks.
The best part is hearing them go.
If only you could see their skeletons.
The best part is undoubtedly the part where they're just like they twitch on the floor.
Yeah, that's also true.
I wanted him over there because
Because you're gonna,
I'm gonna
yeah.
do this.
Clean hands, Corvo. No fun.
Clean hands, Corvo.
So
It's such a
boring.
burden
Tisk
sometimes.
tisk.
Won't even kill the disease.
If you didn't want to accidentally get killed by Corvo, you shouldn't be infested with blood flies. That's all
I'm not
saying.
really sure that man has a good outcome, whether he gets killed by Corvo
yeah.
or not.
Well, he like doesn't exist. I don't know.
I'm
Depending on
pretty
the
sure that
outcome.
society considers him dead. Yes,
Is he
that
not?
would be my guess.
Do you recover from this? Is there a treatment plan?
I think that's a fair question. I don't think it's one with a happy answer.
Maybe they'd make
God,
like
that's beautiful.
YouTube videos of you extracting all the blood fly larvae.
Eggs, just like there's about 1,000 eggs in this guy, all underneath
I'm
his
just
skin,
picturing-
and it's just one of the most horrifying procedures
Putting a
ever.
Yeah, but do they
Vacuum
use a
cleaner
hot
to their
knife or a
mouth.
cold knife?
Oh, yuck.
That looks like reinforced glass. Was there a break-in?
Nothing of the sort. We're just renovating for Mr. Stilton.
His windows went out of style? These rich choffers drive me nuts.
Stilton just worries about his home and about how he speaks and dresses. Always afraid of making some mistake, socially speaking.
That's no way to live. Not even comfortable in your own skin. I'll let you get back to it.
Under normal circumstances, I would have really preferred to just sleep dart a couple of these guys, but I got unlucky with a few sleep dart spawns, and I didn't want to push it.
Can't even breathe no more.
I didn't
you.
think there were
So-
such things as sleep dart spawns. Like, they're either there or they're not.
Well, I have lucky needle though.
Yeah, that's what he means.
That's what I
Okay.
mean to say. I've gotten unlucky with lucky.
He doesn't
needle.
seem mean like spawn so much as he means retrievals.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a much better word for it. My mistake.
You need your used sleep darts.
Yeah, I need to spread all sorts of horrible bloodborne diseases.
I'll break your face.
Sleep now. Sleep now.
You're not so
Bonk.
Sleep now. And then you do the
That's
thing,
not-
and you can go out the
Alright,
window.
wonderful.
Love that. Everything is amazing about.
I know,
about
and
this
it's
level.
totally unnecessary. Like, you could just do it the way they told you, but no, there's actually another way to do it. If you're cool.
Okay, open that one, and then dealing with the three guys in there. I'm just having fun at
This
this
level
point.
is so good if you want to explore creative takedowns. You really get an opportunity to play.
How you doing,
Boop, boop,
guys?
boop, boop. Did you fast
Later.
forward that, or did he really like run in like a?
Oh no, he ran in like a bat out of hell.
I feel like this is sped up. It's like. Du-du-du-du-du-du.
He heard a noise. He had to investigate at incredibly high
He's
speeds.
dedicated to his
Basically
job.
broke the sound barrier, and then the sound barrier broke him in return. Stun mine.
You didn't loot
Yeah,
them.
that's why you always gotta be
Alright,
careful.
Close that door, because I don't want anybody seeing that.
Yeah, nobody wants to see that. That's very uncomfortable.
Hide your shame.
It's just so uncouth.
And you pop in behind the guy. No.
Aramis Stilton would not know how to react socially to something like that. Yeah, remember he's trying not to get a big old ball of people on top of him if he doesn't want to stun mine him.
Hardly. Those are for show.
Yeah, the biggest stealth faux pas I made was down on the first floor, and it's really difficult to do. It's technically possible, but it looks really boring, and it's just not that fun. So I was just like, whatever. We're just going to make everybody walk over a stun mine.
Crashing behind me. Oh.
It's just Sinead O'Connor fucking up the books again.
Symbols of wealth and good breeding. Yeah, sure, whatever.
There
Is
probably
this where
could
you
have
missed
been
a
a couple
painting?
more models of Elite Guard.
These were
That was-
It's funny because he's like the most like aware of the guards socially. It's really funny. Like every other guard's just like, do what you're told, or I'm gonna like send you to the salt mines. And but like this one, they're like, oh yeah, no, Stilton does this because he's like coy socially or whatever. And they're all like,
He used to be poor, and now he's not, and he's afraid people will be like, you used to be poor.
Well, to be fair, if you're
That's exactly what they would do.
It's what they're
so,
gonna
you
do
know what I
anyway,
mean?
so why even bother trying?
if you're not old money, then you're nothing.
Speaking of aware guards, like, there's a reason why I'm not moving right now, is because if I even twitch... Oh, yeah, so...
And
that's
also
a
you
thing.
can do that. That's also why you're not moving.
Yeah, well...
This is why you don't alt tab, kids.
That dude, however, is moving.
He fell down.
my eyebrows are sort of like, what the?
So one of the things that happened to happen as I was doing this
no.
level was that I always disconnect Steam, but for some reason it reconnected in the middle of the level. So I was seeing Steam pop-ups, and I had to disconnect real quick to keep somebody from saying, "Hey, cool guy, what's going on?" and ruining a fucking
Yeah,
video.
shoutouts to Loon, who constantly sends me messages. Hey, are you recording when I'm in the middle of a game where I'm recording? I always have messages turned off though. Like before I start recording, it's like the anti-Loon measure.
I have no earthly idea what Robokai's talking about. That only happened once during Prey, so I felt I needed to stand up for myself against these horrible lies.
It's so annoying. I have the...
Shut up.
I have the noises on there, so even though OBS doesn't take overlays, it'll still ruin my fucking recording.
Yeah. I don't have noises on. I turn off pop-ups when it's like nobody can bother me when I am recording my video games.
Again, airplane mode. Godsend.
Hashtag PC gamer problems.
I use a desktop. Desktops don't have airplane mode.
It's
okay?
an inbuilt Windows 10 feature. Upgrade to the latest OS, you fucking heathen.
Okay. You just said some very poisonous words.
That's what I gotta say to you.
So angry.
How dare you? How dare you come into my house and speak of Windows 10?
At least I'm only critical of the way you play video games, not of the way you run your life.
I'm
Jeez,
systems,
Rose.
baby. You don't want to get in this fight with me.
But I bet if like a cool guy was like talking about having to do some plumbing and turning a valve or something, you'd be all over that.
Oh, you know me. I love plumbing and turning valves.
I was talking about school, but now I've learned something new about you as well. So yeah, okay.
Oh, you kicked him in the nuts.
It's okay.
Ow, that seems like it would hurt you more than her
That's
with
an
the helmet.
unusual one.
There's some fun animations.
I'm still not 100% sure how I managed to grab her from like her side like that.
You have very strong arms.
You know, clearly.
There's like a different one too if they're running away from you and you do that. Like, there's a different takedown for that.
I'm just now realizing that I forgot to screw around with the 2 balcony guards, but okay, whatever. I will let those 2 guards survive with their necks unchoked and their faces unpunched.
Here we go.
So that was the hardest part of the level.
Yep.
Yep. Everything
Yeah,
else
I could,
is
punch that
everything
dude in
else
the
is
face.
just smooth sailing and scared servants from here on in.
Pretty much, yeah. It's there's no more serious what is it called? Problems. So
Were there serious
just
problems
gonna have some fun.
ever in this
No.
level?
That was completely intentional.
I mean, there's a couple of workmen who try and whack you. Oh.
That's just how you open the door and get on the floor and everybody walk the dinosaur.
Damn, yo.
Doggy, that's totally unnecessary. You can give the
They
doggies.
just need to take a nap. It's
You
fine.
can give the doggies better lives by.
You guys talk about how you gotta treat dogs right, etc., etc. The actions taken by a cool guy in this sequence will wipe those dogs from time. Okay, I want you to think about that for a few seconds.
It just means
They go
they're
off to live another life.
I
Their
really
best
like
life.
dogs. I really like dogs. Wipes them from causality. Just dogs don't exist anymore. They're done. The dogs will
always
never
live in
exist in this
another
space now.
courtyard in
You've
another time
undogged.
I think I might need to
Time
need to
is
go and
weird.
go. Oh wait a minute, never mind.
Time is
Hang on that
strange.
joke.
Time is
I
not
destroyed
vague.
all the dogs.
Donk.
This is to keep you from
I feel like you're being
into a nightmare tonight.
intentionally anti-dog because that is not what happens to things when you change time.
You gotta switch time there, cool guy, and show everybody how there's no longer any dogs.
He's-
Stuff. Well,
He's
I
gonna.
mean, yeah, we're gonna be
Yeah, you just scarlet witched dog kind.
There are no dogs back here.
No more
That's
dogs.
Definitely a true story. I'm just gonna take a moment and chill out and take a look at, this isn't quite as nice, but it's not shit.
He's like, hey, place full of more people to
Punch her in the
punch.
face. Excuse me, I'm trying to relax here.
I totally
Yeah,
thought
so-
I had seen you at first.
So this is the they're kind of like really what the fuck when they see you in this. Yeah, so this is the big difference between the high chaos
You're
and
a
low
bit out of
chaos.
place.
Yeah, in the low chaos version, Stilton still lives here. This is still his house.
He's just not
I
crazy.
mean, yeah,
Not
times are
crazy.
a little bit harder, but you know what? He's got his mind. He's pretty happy, pretty cool guy still, and she's gonna get.
Oof,
Oh.
oof.
Ow.
Ooh.
She even had a oh my word look on her face right before you clocked her.
Like
Yeah, you
broke her
really
back
slowed that
almost.
punch.
So,
It was like she was like getting into the opening of a really nice like dance with you, and then you just popped her one right in the jaw.
someone scrubbing the tub scrubber. Oh, you're not gonna choke him out? Oh, you're gonna. Okay, there we
I'm
go.
cleaning her clock.
I'm just cleaning the pool. No!
I love the floaty in the tub, by the way.
Life preserver.
Like, so yeah. So don't feel too bad that cool guy has like made old dogs cease to be, because he has employed a large variety of people.
Hmm.
Hang on.
Something bad.
These are the people who were nest keepers. Jeez. Man, you do not care about stealth at all.
Where are they? Where are the rest of them?
You're the one who made them run away.
None can escape my punches. What? Hi.
Oh.
Okay, you didn't even punch her then. You just sort of like uppercut this guy, and she went, "I'll just stay down."
I think the
It's just,
impact of
would
the
you not?
back of her head hitting the floor.
If I don't move, this crazed man running around slide punching everybody.
P.S. This is how you get in without using the combination.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The past is seeping into the present, or vice versa.
It's time to begin. Where's Stilton? I should never have kept him on just because he and my father were...
So, like, they're apparitions, right? Keep throwing your stuff.
What we're about to attempt has never been.
But there's a little quirk with it.
And certainly beyond yours.
It's a little bit of a weird. Wait, why did that one break?
The glass. It's the glass he's holding.
Yep, their whiskey glasses are in fact corporeal.
Damn. Time is strange.
A drink that transcends dimensions.
I think you might say that's some really strong whiskey they're drinking.
It's a whiskey for the ages. That's for damn sure.
Oh. I didn't show that, but that is some good science. I enjoyed
I
that.
actually just tripped across that. That was not something I planned to show.
By the stars. This is more exciting than any orgy I've ever attended. Do it now!
Returned from the cold, from forever. She lives.
How curious. It seems to have worked.
My spirit is safe now, inside this thing. Luca, you must lock it away.
I thought we'd lost you.
Brianna, Luca, I will never abandon you. Wait, you are hidden, but I know who you are. I know when you are. You've come to watch me return, and someday I'll come for you.
The void beyond the world is strange.
Thank you for
Thank you,
that
Jindosh.
one, Corvo.
Everything is really strange.
That's one word for it.
Button. The button.
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 Who's on?
There we go.
Out of the way, boys. Push the button.
Get out of the way, time morons. I'm here to do stuff.
This is a time warrior coming through your time moron nonsense.
So we totally glossed over it, but the first time that I saved Stilton, I was like, I spent a really long time wandering around this whole mansion and like looking at all the changes, and I was like really impressed because I was just like, oh my god, remember how he was like
Dracula!
Scared of fitting into society and da 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 da, and it's like, oh no, now he doesn't care, and everything is like visually lighter. And like, because he changes his colors from like dark wood and red to like white and gold and stuff. And I'm like, oh, everything is so pretty, and he's helping people and butterflies. So I did like a really long rant on like the forums or something. But it was actually really good. Like, oh, you know, like you don't have any interaction with this guy really, but if you're paying attention, like he's got a really nice kind of story.
Oh, there was one.
Whiff! Whiff!
Seriously, I'm amazed it took you guys that long to jump on me for
Fish
it.
head!
Fish head!
Fish head!
Fish!
because that was like the most unforgivable.
Fish are friends, not food.
And just remember, this fish head only exists because those dogs
Fish
don't.
head.
That woman is having a really bad day.
There's just a dog barking, and the
Strange.
subtitle is "I don't feel so good, Waffles," and then it just starts like dissolving.
Well, not many women like having fish just thrown in their faces. About 10%.
Wait. That wasn't me doing like the save shenanigan or anything. I was just mashing W as it was loading in, and it put me right in front of that door instead of over the room that you normally have to
Yeah, don't you
traverse.
normally have to go across? That was weird.
This is a kind of an important sequence, cool guy. Do we really have time for your passive aggressiveness?
I won't look.
I'm just
You
like
can't.
really trying to not look at your face.
You can't make me pay attention to you.
That's like, I see like little kids get in trouble with their parents, and that's what they do. They immediately think that if they just don't lock eyes, they won't get in trouble.
I fought, but the wounds only cut my skin, so I went limp. And then the knife touched my throat, and I knew I'd waited too long. The blood ran out, and I became a god. Now you know Delilah's secret. At the end of her days,
No.
Yeah.
Stop. Get out of my way.
It's just
Well,
like
guess
pushing
what?
you
I
off.
won't
Stop
do
it. Corvo, get back down. Stop it. Stop climbing on my branch.
He's trying very hard to exposition, and you're just fucking goofing on him.
Hang on. Oh crap.
Oh no.
Delilah is a part of me now, and I don't like it.
He's just like craning his head up to look at me.
Like looking at you.
He's like, I might as well make eye contact. It's the only opportunity I'm going to have.
I appreciate the posing going on here.
Yeah.
It's like an
Yeah.
Delilah
avant-garde
in
dance.
particular is just selling
God.
it.
Yeah, I'm
Be a
like,
model.
what is? This was the one they chose.
Hang on, I'm just gonna squat up here at the planner.
Oh, look at the ceiling. I never noticed that.
What comes after that?
Yes, like it is technically possible to get all the way up there and then fart around, but it's an incredibly difficult jump. And there's also nothing up there.
Are you done yet? Are you done yet? Are you done yet? A way out.
Thank God.
That's the only thing I'm even remotely
That's such
interested
a
in.
trivial thing to get through, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, the outsider talking! Oh, it's like needles right in my needles in my urethra." And it's just like he's just expositioning, like we.
Yeah, it's the real boss
He's
fight.
doing what it is he do.
The real boss fight is patience.
Did Marco say?
All right. Back to the skiff. Sokolov should be waiting.
At least Stilton listens to them. More than I can say for the Grand Guard.
Yeah, the Duke is rotten and it spreads out from there. But Airman Stilton is a good man.
I'll tell him you said that. He drinks at my brother's pub.
He knows we appreciate him. Karnaka has problems, but it could be a lot worse here in this district.
I was kind of sad that you couldn't go into the.
This is
Why?
extremely unnecessary, but
Yes.
But also
Very
sleep dart
unnecessary.
neutral, so really, he's not losing
Hi.
anything.
Oh.
Hang on, I'm not done yet.
This is the Duke of Circonus.
I'm so angry.
I
about
have to
this.
present a goddamn Miners Award for slacking off.
it's great. Yeah, basically, Aramis Stilton still has huge pull from being the former Duke's best friend.
Yeah. Actually, if you leave the overseer alone or the vice overseer alone in the previous mission and you come back here, I think one of the things he'll say is like
Considering who you are,
he'll rant about like he doesn't invite the vice overseers to dinner because they talk about rats and who wants to talk about rats while you're eating and stop telling me how much I can drink, damn it.
whether the newspapers and the posters in the street are right or wrong, I know who you are. And I hope you're here to end Luca Abella's tyranny. Either way, we haven't been sitting around waiting for you to clean up your mess.
Sounds like you have a plan.
No, nothing that solid. Not yet. But I believe the Duke will fall
eventually. All I can say is that when you reach the Grand Palace, just be aware that not everyone there is your enemy. Trust your judgment.
All right. I'll remember that.
Anyway, good luck. There's still a chance to make something new here in Karnaka. Something that serves everyone, not just some rapacious bastard with a title.
I can't let this go.
Oh no.
God damn it!
Oh no,
God
I'm
bless it.
blind.
You're
Oh
a terrible
jeez.
person.
Nice.
Has anyone ever told you that?
You just
It's hot.
doing the
You're unconscious.
that on her. What happened? I'm blind and I'm
I completely
Phrasing.
missed that prompt, by the way. That bone charm nearby prompt, I completely missed that.
Yeah.
So we're not getting that bone charm.
I feel like you've missed maybe three
Yeah,
bone
you've got
charms.
strong arms. What other one do you need?
Honestly, that's the one I've been looking for. I'm perfectly happy to continue on like this.
I feel like you've missed 3 bone charms and at least 1 painting, and we'll see if you get the last rune. But I think you've missed a rune too.
What's her name again?
Burn them all.
Pew! Run away!
God damn it!
I was like, why is there so much time on the end of this episode when all you have to do is walk out? Slowly turns to audience, throws arms out.
Where are the rest of them? There are more faces to find. Oh well.
They're terrified. Yeah, you missed a rune.
Maybe no one will even notice. But things have changed here for the better.
Well,
The mad
sort
pusher.
of. There are a lot of black eyes today, so.
Oh, and you've missed a black bone
one.
charm.
But here's the
Missed a
big
bone
change.
charm.
Take a look at
This
Megan.
is the big payoff. Hi, Megan.
Hi,
How are
Megan.
you liking having 2 hands?
Myself. But I guess you found the place.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Because
Things have changed for the better. Set the set in the background, people screaming and wailing.
see, I kind of really like that touch because Aramis Stilton never went missing, never went looking, and never got jumped by the guards.
It's neat. Should have been developed.
Well, they have no idea. For her, they don't know. Like, it's always very important to remember. They don't have no idea that they went back in time. Corvo went back in time. He never tells them he went back in time. Probably for the best.